What is up, everyone? It is morning. It is 7:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday morning, June 7th, 2026, and I'm going to play some football this morning. I have a whole day planned today where I'll be leaving the house, I don't know, in a couple hours and be gone pretty much the entire day. So I won't have time to play, but I do want to get this game started. Don't have anything else to do right now, so why not? Okay, so we're going to play the only two teams in 1965 that I've not played yet. I have not played the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. And they don't play each other in week one. They played other teams, and I played those other teams in like week 2 and week 3. So I've played those other teams that they played, but I've yet to play these two. Luckily, they met in week 14. So when I went to Pro Football Helper and set up this game, I chose the week 14 game between these two as the game to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull, I don't even know what happened in that game. Let's go look right now. So let's pull up 1965. Let's go here and here. We'll pull up 1965 Pro Football Reference. As much as I use this site, I really feel like I should subscribe to them. I feel like I owe them money because of how much I use this site. Maybe I will do that. Okay, so Detroit 6-7-1, Philadelphia 5-9. So not exactly a battle between a couple of playoff teams here. So if we go down to week 14, I think it was week 14. Let's see. Week 14, here we go. You've got Detroit, 35-28. Oh, I had somebody tell me in a comment that they were going to take the under. You guys know my games. If you watch me, you know my games go higher scoring than the real life games because of a couple of rules things that I do that make that happen. And I'm happy about that. I love more offense than more defense any day of the week. We got Harry Gilmer versus Joe Kuharich. Never heard of him. Looks like Detroit scored in the fourth quarter of a tie game to win. How much time was left? We don't know. We've got Milt Plum, eventual Cleveland Browns quarterback, as your quarterback. Had a pretty good game, 3 touchdowns and an interception. We've got Tom Nowalski, 15 carries for 52 yards and a touchdown, 4 catches for 41 yards and a touchdown. You got John Henderson, 5 for 83 and a touchdown for the Lions. And then for the Eagles, Norm Snead, there's a name we all know. 11 of 20, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Wow, that's an interesting game. Let's see. I'll tell you what, not much in the way of offense for the Eagles. How'd they put up 28 points? They got a rushing touchdown, 2 receiving touchdowns. What was the other one? Interception return. Oh, Dick LeBeau, eventual Cincinnati Bengals defensive coordinator. I think he was. I don't know if he was their head coach or not. Okay, so this ought to be kind of fun. I'm very happy to see 35-28. So let us get set up here. We've got our teams all set up and ready to go. We have my sheets ready to go. So I already flipped a coin. Philly's going to kick off to Detroit. So we're going to kick it off with Sam Baker. 51 for Baker he's the punter and the kicker and the kickoff guy. 51 is a 23. There it is. So 5109, and I already know. I've been watching some other videos. I know the rules are different in 1965. I just play with the normal, whatever the rules are defaulted when the game starts. I just play that, and I don't really worry about it. So Sam Baker's going to kick it off. It's going to be taken at the 14-yard line by Tom Watkins out of Iowa State. He is your kick returner and your punt returner for the Lions. 35 for Watkins, and we're going to go to the K column, is a 7. Ooh, a 7. Oh, he is going to get 39 yards. Look at this. I'll tell you what, he's got one of the best cards I've ever seen for kick returner. Let me get this put in here. What did I say? 7 is 39 yards. He's going to have a lot of good kick returns. I'll show you the card here in a second. So the Lions are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 47. So they're already nearing midfield. So it's a K column for him for his kick returns. You can see his punt returns. He's got a lot of 27s in that P column. So you're going to see a lot of fair catches out of him as a punter. But look at all those single-digit numbers in that K column. I mean, this guy's going to get some good kick returns. I'm hoping Philly scores a bunch so that we can see him. Okay. All right, so let's look at some Detroit Lions play sheet here. All right, so the Lions, they are a very average team. They are 33 on offense, which 11 players times 3 is 33. You got a 4 and a 2 out there. They're also a 33. There's a pass and run 33. You got Milt Plum. You got a bunch of guys I never heard of. Literally, Milt Plum's the only guy I've ever heard of on this team. Receiver, you got 1A receiver, Terry Barr. You got a couple of B's, and then all the rest are C's. So I don't expect a lot of completions out of Milt Plum. Running the ball, we got Amos. That should be Amos, right? Yeah, that should be Amos Marsh, Jodon Looney. I think I've heard of him. Nick Pietrasante, Tom Watkins, and Tom Nowalski. I think Nowalski's the one that had the good game. He's only got 2 dice rolls down there. So, okay. All right, so they're a 33 pass and run. They're also they run the ball more. They're 1 to 11 runs and 12 to 20 are going to be pass plays. So they're going to run the ball a little bit more than pass it. For the Eagles defense, you have, let's see, have I heard of these guys? I don't think so. They're a 34 on both sides of the ball. It just kind of worked out that way. Irv Cross. It's not the same Irv Cross that played offensive line. Was that Irv Cross? I think so. Yeah, I've never heard of any of these guys either. Maybe Floyd Peters, maybe. But they're a 34. So they're going to be a +1. The Eagles are going to be a +1, both run and pass. So we'll go there. And let's get started here. So 1 to 11 on the purple die are going to be your run plays. 1 to 6 inside, 7 to 11 outside, and then 12 to 20 are going to be your pass plays. 18 to 19 medium, 20 long. And we're going to do this a little different. I've been rolling all these dice at once. We're going to go one at a time here. Well, not one at a time, one thing at a time. So 18. So we're going to start off with a medium pass. 11. So it's going to be to our number 1 receiver. That is Terry Barr. He's an A. Oh, and 14. That's a BG. We're going to make it an AG. So right off the pass, Philadelphia looking for run play. And Milt Plum is going to throw it down the field a little bit here. Try to catch him sleeping. So AG. 35 for Plum. His card is not good. 35 is a 14. Well, it's not terrible. You don't usually see a fumble number at 35. He must fumble a lot. There's a 14 right there. That's a fumble about 50% of the time. 55 is an 8. 66 is, 45 is an 18. 42 is a 15. 53 is a 17. Boy, we're going to have a lot of incomplete passes in this game. So maybe we will have a low scoring game. Maybe the under was the right pick. So what I say, 14? Well, in this case, it's complete because of the AG. So all that talking I did for nothing. Because of the AG, it's going to be a complete pass for 13 yards. So Milt Plum to Terry Barr for 13. And it's going to be a first down. They're going to cross the 50 right there on their first play. 1st and 10 down to the Philadelphia 34. All right. And we're going to go 19. We're going with another medium pass. And it's going to be Terry Barr again. So Milt Plum knows where his bread is buttered. That's going to be an A. Terry Barr, he's an A. And then 15 this time is going to be an AD. So we're going to go from AG to AD this time. Probably a good idea. So Plum back to pass. 65 is a 20, and that's going to be incomplete. Got a little greedy, Milt. Come on now. A little greedy. Terry Barr, 2 targets so far. Oh, that rhymed. I'm a poet and don't know it. All right, so 2nd and 10, 34-yard line. And we're going to go with a 14. We're a short pass. Boy, Milt Plum is feeling himself today. 52. That is going to be Jodon Looney, our running back. He's a C. And 32. 32 is a CG. So we'll go short pass CG. A sentence, if you'd asked me 5 years ago if I would ever say in my life, and I'd be like, there's no way I'd ever say Milt Plum to Jodon Looney. Okay. 61 for Milt is an 18. That's going to be incomplete. Here we go. I'm a little concerned about this game now. I feel like it's going to be like a 7-3 game. 3rd and 10 to 34. So let's go short pass heavy. And Milt Plum with a short pass. All right, a 64. 64 is Pat Studstill. He's your backup. He's your backup He's your third string punt returner, but your backup kick returner. he's a B. He's an EB3. He's probably the second best running receiver, maybe him or another guy on the team. He's an EB3, B3 out of Houston. Oh, he had a birthday about a couple days ago. Good for him. He turned, what, 88? Something like that? Or 92? I think 92, doing the math there. It's Sunday morning. It's early. Doing math is hard. All right, so he's a B. So 2. So our defense is another 32. That's a CG again. All right, so we're going to go CG, short pass, Plum to Milt Studstill. 45. That's an 18, and that is going to be incomplete. And Milt, 1 for 1 at one point now, 1 for 4. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So we're at the 34. There's no way Wayne Walker, who, by the way, this is a great card. Wayne Walker is your starting kicker and your kickoff guy. He's also a linebacker 5. Like, he was the best player on the team that could kick. So he's going to be your kicker, but we have to punt this. We can't go for this. I mean, I know it's the 34. I know it's a 51. I guess it's a 41-yard field goal. I mean, see, he has a lot of 5s. He's got a lot of 5s on his team there. He's either got 5 or 27, it looks like. Let's look at the book. And let's see what those mean here. So 5 is going to be no good and no good. 27 is way no good also. So we're going to punt. I'm going to go ahead and punt this. I hate the idea of doing it, but it's 1965. Maybe they did it back then. I don't know. So we're going to punt. Bringing out Pat Studstill, our receiver. He's also your starting punter. 45. That's a 6. And unfortunately, inside the 50, a 6 is going to be a touchback. So after a great play, not a great series of plays after that. So Wayne Walker is going to kick a 34-yard punt. I'm worried. First one to score, I think, is going to win this game now. I think it was that you, Mark, that told me it was going to be a low-scoring game? I'm worried you might be right. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 20 now for the Eagles. Norm Snead brings them out. So you can see they're a 40 on offense. They're a pretty good offense. They've got Pete Retzlaff. I just played with Pete Retzlaff. I don't remember what was it, 79 Eagles maybe? I just played with him like just within the last few weeks. He's a 5. He's a good receiver. You got Timmy Brown down here. Timmy Brown. You got Earl Gross as your running backs. Again, the only guy I know here is Norm. I wrote Sneak. Man, my typing was off when I was doing this. You got Norm Snead as your quarterback. Don't really know a lot of these guys. Although down at the bottom here, you've got Ollie Matson. I know Ollie Matson. 3 A's on the receiver, and then you got 5 different guys that can run the ball here, including Ollie Matson. And again, they're a 40-41. Oh, let's look at this. They're actually a passing team. So they're 1-9 run and 10-20. They're the opposite of the Lions. 1-9 run, 10-20 are going to be your passes. And if we look at the Lions defense, it's actually decent. They're 39-40. So what were they at? Were they at 40-41? So they're going to be -1. The Lions defense will be -1 on this thing. There's Dick LeBeau's name. He's a 4. Wayne Walker's a 5. Alex Karras, eventual TV star. Was he Emmanuel Lewis's dad in Webster? Was that Alex Karras? Was that him? Or was that Butkus? I get those guys mixed up. Alex Karras was something. I think he was in Webster. So this is your defense. They're going to be a -1. So this is actually going to be a pretty easy defensive card thing here. I don't really play with injuries in 65. So we got a -1 for the Lions and a +1 for the Eagles. Okay, let's get started with the Eagles on offense. Norm Snead brings him out. It's a 15. That's a short pass. 55 on defense is an AD. 32 is going to be Nick Pietro Asante. Oh, no, that's the wrong team. 32 is actually going to be Earl Gross, your running back. He's a B on short passes. So we'll go short pass, AG, right? Yeah, AD. Snead looking for Earl Gross. Or Gross. 36 is a 17. It will be incomplete. Oh, I have a feeling this is how this game's going to go. So Snead to Gross. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of 15-second plays. 2nd and 10. And it's a 15, another pass. Have we had any run plays? We have not had any run plays yet. All right, a 12. That will be CG. And a 15, that's going to be Retzlaff. Pete Retzlaff. He is an A. He is a good player. He's apparently a good player. I've never heard of him until I played this game. South Dakota State, A7. Like, he was a good player. Somebody in the comments, tell me your memories of Pete Retzlaff, because I know nothing. So we're going to go to BG here. So short pass BG. Sneed to Retzlaff. 52, and Norm Sneed is going to take off and run. Does not like the double coverage on his number one receiver. And he is going to run. It's a CG, which is a terrible defense to run against. A 32. Oh, no, it's a 22. That's actually not bad. Oh, no, it's a 33. And we have a fumble. F16. All right, so with the only season I don't use this is 79. So we roll this die. If the fumble counts, if we get a bullet, the fumble counts. If it doesn't count, we get a blank. I just think there's too many fumbles in this game. So I kind of knock it down to a 50% chance here. So the bullet means the fumble counts, and the blank means it doesn't. We get a bullet, so the F16 will count. And let's see what happens. This could be the thing that gives Detroit a score here. So F16. 55. Oh, he gets 12 yards, but he fumbles, and it's picked up by D9. And that is Dick LeBeau, who had an interception return for a touchdown. Let's see what happens here. So it's going to be a run play. Norm Sneed is going to get 12, but he's going to fumble, and Detroit's going to recover it. And it will be Dick LeBeau for the Lions, picking it up at the 32. Where is LeBeau? There. Oh, he's got an FRK column. So he's got some single digits in the K column. Here we go. 26. Oh, it's a 20. And that is no gain. So he'll fall on it right there, though, after making the tackle on Norm Sneed. And the Lions take over with great field position. Let me just save this. All right. All right, let's keep going here. This is exciting here. Detroit with the turnover, early turnover. All right, so that's going to be Milt Plum coming back out on the field. 35. So he's 23 years old in this game. So he's young in this game. All right, a 13. We're going to stick with the passing, apparently. 51 is going to be Tom Nowalski, our fullback. 62 is an AS. Nowalski's a C. We'll make it a BS. So short pass BS. Plum to Nowalski. Oh, a 32. It's a 24, and it's picked off. W59. Oh, Milt. 46. 2 yards. So he's going to throw a little short pass to his fullback. It's going to get tipped up in the air at the line. It's going to be picked off by the Lions, or by the Eagles. Getting the ball right back. Oh, that was their chance to score, too. Let's see who got it. Dick LeBeau hasn't even taken his helmet off yet. He's still celebrating on the sideline. Let's see who gets it for the Eagles. 32 again. I keep rolling 32s. That's a bad roll. It's going to be Maxie Bond. That's a great name. Maxie Bond. Let's see if we can find him. He's a starting outside linebacker. There he is. He's a 4. He's a pretty good player. W2, QS3. Went to Georgia Tech. Oh, look at the. Oh, you know what? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to roll on that R column and look at all those ones. I am 100% rolling on that R column. Here we go. 16. Oh, that's a 26. He'll actually get a yard. He will return that 1 yard. Maxie Bond jumps up in the air for it, pulls it down, takes a step, and gets hit. But the Eagles take back over. Maxie Bond saves the day. Maxie Bond. 1st and 10 Eagles now at their 31. 12:45 to go. Each team's had the ball twice. All right, a 5. Hey, we're going to run the ball. That's an inside run for the Eagles. 43 on defense is a BD. 55 is Earl Gross, the fullback. So inside run BD. My dog's name is Max. I call him Maxie. It's kind of weird. All right. 53 for Gross is a 19, and he'll push forward, and he'll get 2 yards. So we're going to go Bond. Oh, wait, where's the... Oh, Gross. I'm sorry. Gross for 2. I got Maxie Bond on the brain. All right, let's make it 2nd 8 now at the 33. And they're a passing team. Let's go short pass heavy. Oh, I did them all at once. That's okay. 16. Sneed. That's a short. Oh, that's a medium pass. 36 is a BS. And look at that. Pete Retzlaff making an AS. So medium pass, AS. Sneed to Retzlaff. 46 for Sneed is an 18. And it's going to be incomplete. So pass, Sneed to Retzlaff. Incomplete. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy. Quarterbacks are now combined 1 of 7 for an interception. All right, we get a short pass. 13. 13 is a BS. Oh, and it's Retzlaff again. 16, making an AS. So we're going to short pass AS. Sneed looking for Retzlaff, 26 and 18, and he is not going to find him. He's going to be incomplete again. Wow. All right. And it's going to be 4th down. Let's punt. Let's bring out Sam Baker to do the punting. We're going to use the R column for Sam Baker. 62. That's an 8. That is a 45-yard punt taken by D10. So 45, D10. It's going to be taken back at the 22-yard line by Tommy Watkins. Where's my one? There we go. Tom Watkins. 36 for Watkins is a 27. 27's a fair catch. All right, 1st and 10 at the 22. Lions now with their 3rd drive of the 1st quarter. We got 11 and a half to go. We're 4.5 minutes in. It's their 3rd time with the ball. All right. What are they there? 1 to 11. Okay. All right. So we're in 8. We're going to go outside run. Finally, Milt Plum's going to hand it off. 46. That is Nick Pietrasante. He's a fullback, and he does run outside. Okay. 31. 31 is a CS. So Pietrasante takes the pitch, gets around the corner, and he will work for 10 yards. So 10 yards and a 1st down. All right, up to the 32. A 10, that's an outside run. 42, this time it's going to be Joe Don Looney, and he also runs outside. 26 is a BS. Joe Don Looney. 42. 42 is a 21. And he'll get 2 yards. Make it 2nd and 8. All right, 2nd and 8. We're going to go outside run again. No, this is going to be an inside run. 65. And that is Tom Nowalski, a fullback. And this is, again, is an inside run. 45 is a BS. Okay, here we go. 26. 26 is 24. And he will work forward. He'll just gain a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down. So Nowalski gets a yard. And it's 3rd down and 7 now. So let's go short pass heavy for Milt. He's missed on his last 4. And it will be a short pass. All right, a 54. 54 is Jodon Looney. He's a C. 30, that was a 31. I'm pretty sure that was a 3. 31 is CS. So short pass CS. Plum. Would it be Plum to Don Looney or Plum to Looney? I don't really know how that goes. So CS, Plum to Jodon Looney. 15 for Plum is an 8. It's going to be complete. 11 yards and a first down. Milt Plum making a play there. 30. All right. First and 10 out to the 46. Lions putting a little drive together here. All right. A 7. That's an outside run. 52. That is Nick Pietrasante. It's a hard word to say. Oh, look at that defense, though. 66 is a CG on the outside run. On the pitch to Pietrasante. I have to say it slow. I think I'll get it. Pietrasante. CG. First and 10. 36. That's not looking good. 36 is a 22. He'll lose a yard. The CG will get you. He will lose a yard on that play. All right. It's going to be second 11 now at the 45. Let's go short pass heavy for Milt. And that is a 9. That is a short pass. One thing about the felt. I like the felt. It did quiet things down a little bit, but it's bouncy. It is bouncy. So a 22. That's going to be Terry Barr. He's an A. 34. Oh, 34 is a BG. Make it an AG. So short pass AG. Plum looking for Terry Barr. Philadelphia expecting a run here. Oh, it's a 66 for Milt. And Terry Barr is gone. That is a 2, and a 2 is a touchdown. 55 yards. Milt Plum finds Terry Barr streaking down the middle of the field. He turns it upfield Jerry Rice style, and he is gone. And the Lions are on the board first, 6-0. What a play. That could be the final score. All right, so Wayne Walker is going to come out and kick the extra point. And it's going to be a 14. Uh-oh. 14 is a 33. And we'll have an F8 as he is going to fumble the extra point try. And it's going to be picked up by, I believe, the kicker, minus 9011. And we're just going to call it no good. I never want to do anything with these. So we're just going to call it no good. We'll just say botched attempt. So Wayne Walker, botched, not blocked, botched. No good. All right. So it's going to be kicking off now. Wayne Walker. Lions up 6-0. Wayne Walker kicks it off. 62. That's a 10. And that is 52-09. Another short kickoff here. I'm not surprised. It's your linebacker. Let's be honest here. Taking it to 13 by Al Nelson. Al Nelson, your OA for this game. All right. Ooh, a 23 in the K column is a 10. And that's either 16 or 24 if my memory corrects. My memory remembers. Oh, it was completely wrong. It's 25. All right, so we have 25 yards for Al Nelson on the return. And the Lions, good field position. I'm sorry, the Eagles. Oh, yeah, I looked through. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, good field position. Out to the 38. Now finding themselves down 6-0. Norm Snead back out. So Norm Snead in 1965. Oh, okay. So wait, I had that wrong. I was thinking 58. So Milt Plum is not 23 years old. He is 30 years old during this game. And Norm Snead is actually 26. So he's young. Well, I would have never guessed that Snead was younger than Plum. I always think Milt Plum, I think 70s for the Browns. Did he take over after Otto Graham? That'd be my guess. If you're watching this APBA, please get me an Otto Graham set. I really want to play with Otto Graham and Jim Brown in like the early 50s. I would love to play that. Anyway, all right, so Norm Snead back out on the field. As I said, 26 years old. 10. That's going to be a, what is that for them, Philly? That's a short pass, right? Yeah, it's a short pass. 21. 21 is BS. 52 is Timmy Brown, your running back. He's an A. So let's make it an AS. So short pass AS. Sneed to Timmy Brown. 21 for Sneed is a 17. It's going to be complete, but no gain on the play. So his first completion is going to go for 0. I guess baby steps. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 now at the 38. And we're going to go outside run. 43 on your defense is a BD. 36 is Earl Gross. So Earl Gross outside run against a BD. .42 is an 18. He'll get 7 yards and get knocked out of bounds. So Gross around the corner, taken down by Dick LeBeau. Whoops. 15. All right. 3rd and 3 at the 45. And this is a first down you got to get. 3rd and 3. You can't waste one of these. Let's go standard here. I think I'm okay with a run play. And it's a 13, so it's actually going to be a short pass. 21 on your defense is BS. 56 is Tom Woodishick. There he is right there, Woodishick. Backup fullback. He's a C1. So BS is going to stay BS. So short pass BS. Sneed going to look for his fullback. His backup fullback. Oh, a 22 for Sneed. It's going to be complete. Woodishick is going to catch it and rumble 13 yards for the first down. So Sneed to Woodishick. Woodishick. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, check. 1st and 10 to the 42. So now the Philadelphia Eagles making a little play here. A 16, that's a short pass. 52 on defense is a CG. And 42 is going to be Glenn Glass. Glenn Glass, your number 2 receiver. He's also a safety. He plays on defense at the same time. He's a C2. Went to Tennessee. And he's a C, so he's going to be our receiver here. 52 is a CG. We'll stay at CG on the short pass. So Sneed to Glass. 55, that's a 6. And Sneed, 11 yards on the reception. And he's going to go out of bounds for another first down. So Norm Sneed here, 3 of 6 now, 24 yards. Not bad after his, 1 of 4 for 0? First and 10, they get to the Lions 31. And it's going to be a 9. A 9 is going to be an outside run. All right, a 64. 64 is a CS. 51 is Timmy Brown. He's an A. Make it a BS. So short pass BS. Sneed to Brown. 43 for Sneed is a 28, and he is going to get taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Sacked by the Lions. Getting back there is Big Sam Williams. And I call him Big Sam Williams, having no idea what he actually looks like. So let's try to find him here. Sam Williams. He's not a starter. Where is he? Sam Williams. Maybe he is a starter. He's not there. There he is. Oh, he plays tight end also. So he plays both sides. He's a Michigan State guy that went to Detroit. That's kind of nice. But he's a tight end too. He doesn't catch any passes though because of the C. It's just a C. There's no number for pass receiving. But he's got a QS3, so he does get back there and make some sacks. So he is going to get the sack here. So Sneed sacked by Sam Williams, big defensive end. And he loses 3 yards. And that is going to make it 2nd and 13 back at the 34. Oh, I don't like that we're getting knocked out of field goal range here. Let's go short pass heavy here for Norm Sneed. And it's a 1. That's a short pass. All right, a 31. 31 is a CS. And a 23 is Retzlaff, so make it a BS. So short pass BS. Sneed to Retzlaff. Oh, 54. We're going to have a 36. We have an 8-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. Our first penalty of the game here. Let's see what it is. 56. That sounds like a hold. Yes, it is. That is going to be holding on the offense, knocking him back another 10 yards. So it's going to be, what, second and 23. It's not what you want. Holding. All right, second and 23 here. Let's go short pass heavy again. Maybe we can get one of those first down plus numbers. All right. Oh, a 20. It's our first long pass of the game. Sneed going to go deep. Going to try to get it all here on one play. All right, a 56. That is an AS. And a 24. That is Ray. I mean, is it Pogue? Is it Poge? I'm going to go with Pogue. He's actually an AB3. So he's a B on this long pass. 25-year-old receiver out of Texas. Actually, he's 25 during this game. It was after November 14th. So he's going to be your receiver. So it's a B. Your defense is an AS. We'll stay at AS. We're not going to penalize him for being a B. And we're between 30 and 50. So we're going to go AS, long pass, Sneed, heaving it down for Ray Pogue. Yeah, we'll get another white one. It's a little bouncy. Oh, I don't have another white one. Hang on a second. Oh, man, I don't know where that one went. Hang on a second. All right, got it. Here we go. All right, so the 1 is there. Ooh, we'd love to see another 1 pop up, wouldn't we? Here we go. Can you guys see that? It's too bright over there? I didn't realize it was there was a glare like that. I have to work on that next time. Here we go. A 12. 12 is not good. You know why? Because that pass is intercepted. W69. 12 is a 24, and 24 is a W69. But if it's 54, if it's longer than 54 yards, it's going to be out of the end zone, so it won't count. I don't think it will be, but just that's how I play. So W69 is Norm Sneed. Throws a pick. Here it is. All right, let's see what we got here. 61. That is a 17-yard pass play that is intercepted by Detroit. So that's going to be Sneed to Hoagie or Hogue or Hoge. Where's he at? What am I missing? Is he not in here? Am I missing something here? Hogue. H-O-A. Oh, Pogue, not Hogue. I got sandwiches on the mind, not Hoagie. Pogie. All right, so it's going to be 17 yards and intercepted. And it's going to be intercepted at the 27-yard line by Detroit. Oh, is Dick LeBeau about to get his second turnover? We've got a pretty big interception window here on the dice. 43, and it is Dick LeBeau. There we go. Look at Dick LeBeau. He's 33 to 43 on the dice there. Or 33 to 44. He's got 7 out of the 36 rolls. Actually, that's 8 out of the 36 rolls. That's 25% of the rolls. Or so. Don't make me do math on Sunday morning. All right, so it's going to be picked off by Dick LeBeau. Is he going to get his pick 6 here? Ooh. Again, he had one in real life in this game. Can he get it in the game? That's the question. Here it is. He's got the WR column. There are some 1s there. I see 1, 2. I see 3 1s there. So we got 3 out of 36 chance. Oh, 31. That's a 13. I don't like the number 13. And he'll get 11 yards on the return. And Dick LeBeau is just taking the ball from Philadelphia whenever he wants to here. And the Lions take the ball back here. First and 10 at their own 38. Up 6-0 here in the first quarter. 6:15 to go. Let's keep it going. And it's a 12 for the Lions. A 12 is a short pass. So Milt Plum looking to throw the ball. 65. That is Pat Studstill. He is a B. 51 is an A-D. So we'll go A-D. Short pass. Sneed to Studstill. 12 for Plum, and he is going to run. He does not like what he sees. He's going to scramble. And that was, what was our defense? An A, D. All right, so Plum gets outside. 53 is a 24, and he'll manage to get 3 yards on the scramble. Make it 2nd and 7. All right, 2nd and 7 at the 41. A 6, that's going to be inside run. 16 is going to be Amos Marsh. I think this is our first time seeing Amos Marsh run the ball at least. 34 is not good. That's a BD. So we're going to go inside run, Amos Marsh, BD. 64 is an 18. And Marsh will get 4 yards. Make it 3rd and 3 here. Third and 3. And we'll go standard. All right, a 17. That's going to be a short pass. 35 for Plum is Cecil Cogdill. He is our actual number 2 starting receiver. There he is. He's also an EB3. Who'd I have out earlier? I had Stud still out earlier. He's a B. This guy's also a B. This is the guy that I put in as our Y receiver. Gale. Oh, why did I write Cecil? That's weird. His name is Gale. Man, I gotta have to fix these charts because I sent these to somebody. Mark, I think, did I send them to you? The Lions Eagles charts have some bad names on them. But that's okay. All right, so he's Washington State. Gale Cogdill, B3. All right, so here we go. B3. So he's a B. Our defense is a 21. That is a BS. So we're going to short pass BS. It's going to be Milt Plum to Gale Cogdill. So let's see. BS. All right. 44 for Plum. That's a 7. That'll be complete. 13 yards. They're going to cross the 50, and that is a first down. Good play by Plum, finding his receiver. Down to the Eagles 42. 4:45 here in the first quarter. Keep it going. All right, a 2. That'll be an inside run. 22. That's going to be Marsh. And 15 will be an AG. So inside run AG. All right. 16 for Marsh is a 25. That is no gain. It's the Eagles defense trying to do something here to stop them. 2nd and 10. We'll go short pass heavy. And we'll get a 14. That's a short pass. All right, a 44. I wonder if it's this light. Nope, it must. Maybe it's from the monitor. I wonder if it's from the monitor. The monitor is right above it. It's like right here. Let's see if I can figure out where. There it is. There's your shadow. Is there a shadow? No. Where is that light coming from? It's so weird. All right, we'll keep it going here. 44. This is gonna be a short pass. 44. 44 is Amos Marsh, and he's a C. 56 is an AS. So short pass AS. Plum to Marsh. Come on. I bought an iPad holder right here. And this is just what holds my scorebook up. I bought it to hold an iPad, and I realized I don't like Apple products, so I didn't buy one. But I do have the holder. All right, so 56 was AS. So short pass AS. We're going to make it a B, though, because Marsh is a B. Milt Plum to Amos Marsh. 25 for Plum. See that? 25. That's a 9. Okay. 25 is 9. It's complete. He'll get 7 yards. So Plum to Marsh for 7. 3rd and 3. Down to the 35. Let's go standard again. A 9. That is outside run. 66. We're going to look at Tom Nowalski, our fullback. He only runs inside, so we're going to do an inside run. And if you're wondering how I know that, it's because he has the even numbers at the good spots, 22, 44. You see even numbers. That means those guys only run inside. I don't like to penalize them by running them outside if they didn't run outside. So he's going to go inside run 53. 53 is a CS. So inside run CS for Nowalski on 3rd and 3. Ooh, a 23, 29. He's going to go backwards. He's going to tackle the backfield. He'll lose 2. And man, we have the same problem that we had on the other side. So Nowalski, boom, where it's 4th down inside the 40, and I think I'm going to have to punt. The 37, Wayne Walker. Yeah, he had a bunch of 5s and a bunch of 27s. It's not going to be good here. So we're going to kick it again. We're going to punt it again for here, Detroit. Walker's going to try to, oh, I'm sorry, not Walker. Studstill's actually going to punt. He's got a bunch of 6s, so he's got 6 and 8. So those 6s generally mean touchback when you're inside the 50. And 8 isn't much better. It's out of bounds at 16, but we're going to punt it. We have to. You're not making the field goal. And here we go. Studstill. It's a 15. That'll be a 6, and that's a touchback. 37-yard punt. All right. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Eagles. I hate that. I hate having to punt that. But they're not making the kick. So maybe if it was my 2012 team, there's some kickers there that can make that kick, but not in 1965. You got linebacker as your starting kicker and your starting receiver, your third number 3 receiver as your starting punter. They're not making those kicks. All right. 1st and 20 for the Eagles. Down 6-0. Trying to play some defense here. Trying to do something on offense. They have 45 total yards on offense. 3 first downs on 10 plays. 6. That's going to be an outside run. They also have 2 turnovers. Norm Snead has 2 turnovers in this game. 41 is AS. 42 is Earl Gross. So outside run Earl Gross AS. 24. 24 is a 22. And Gross gets stuffed at the line. No gain. Not able to get around the corner. So no gain there. All right. 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy. It's an 18. That's a medium pass. All right. A 55. That is Ron Goodwin. Who knows if I actually got his name right? Ron Goodwin. Let's see. Where's he at? Oh, wait. Wrong team. There he is. Oh, I got his name right. He's an EB2, B2 out of Baylor. He'll be your receiver here. 55. Oh, wait, I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh, man, I'm having a rough morning here. This is why I don't play games in the morning. So 18 goes here. It's Snead on a medium pass. 55 is your defense. That's an AD. 52 is actually going to be Timmy Brown, and he is an A. So we'll stay at AD. So we're going to go medium pass, AD, Snead to Timmy Brown. All right. Oh my goodness, it's a big one. That's a 66, and you know what's going to happen here. Is it really going to be an 80-yard touchdown? That is an 80-yard touchdown pass from Norm Snead to the running back, Timmy Brown, the A5 receiver. And the Eagles get on the board just like that, surprising the Lions. The crowd's going crazy. They've stopped throwing things. And it's going to be 6-6 Eagles. Let's kick the extra point with Sam Baker. K column. 25 is a 5, and that's good. And the Eagles take a 7-6 lead in what should be a very low-scoring game, but I'm rolling 66s here. I've rolled at least 2. And it's good. 7-6. Norm Snead goes from 0 to hero pretty quick there. Let's kick it off. Kick it off with Sam Baker. Using the 34. We're going to use the P column. It's a 35. We'll have a penalty. 5609 TL. Let's check penalty first to see if it was kicked out of bounds. 62 is a 33. Ooh, unsportsmanlike on the receiving team? No, on the kicking team. So unsportsmanlike conduct on the Eagles. That's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So 5609. So 09 is going to be Watkins, who's a really good returner. 14. Oh, it's a 31. Oh, God. And we have an RP14. So we have a 15-yard penalty on the kicking team, but we have to settle the RP14 first. So rare play. 5. Returner carries ball 25 yards where it's stolen from his hands by D9, who runs 2 yards before being tackled. But there's a penalty. So Philly has a penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct on the kick, not on the return, on the kick. And then our kick returner fumbles the ball. Actually, the guy takes it from him, gets 2 yards, but we're going to do the whole thing over again because they're going to accept the penalty and make him kick again 15 yards back. Wow, what a play. 15 yards on the Eagles. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And 15 seconds. All right, so they're going to kick from the 20 now. Kicking from the 20. Now, had that been on the return, boy, that would have been a tough one. Would it have been before or after the fumble? I don't know. I don't know what I would have done there. But because it was on the kickoff, I pretended that it happened as the ball was being kicked, which is why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. That could be wrong. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do with it. So we're going to kick it off from the 20. 56 now for Baker is a 21. Is going to be 60-010. So it's going to go from the 20 to the 20. Baker 60, and it's 010. So it's not going to be Watkins. Kicking away from him is probably smart. His card is really good. And it's going to be Pat Stud still, but he also has a bunch of single digits in the K column. So let's see what happens. 44. It's a 9. And he is going to get 28 yards on the return, and Detroit's going to be out near midfield just like that. 28 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 48 for Detroit. Trying to get that lead back. 7-6 Philly here. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. A very eventful first quarter. Okay, so. All right. A 2. That's going to be an inside run for Detroit. A 25. That's going to be Amos Marsh. And the 44 is going to be BG. So inside run BG. For Amos Marsh. 64. It's not Detroit's. Yeah, it is. 64. 18 for Marsh. And he'll get 3 yards on the run. So Marsh for 3. We're just going to run like 3 to 4 yards at a time. Then I'll roll a 66 and somebody will score a touchdown. How about that? That could be a fun way to go. All right, 2nd and 7. It's a 16. That's a short pass. All right, a 56. That is Jim Gibbons. Jim Gibbons. That's a new name for me. Backup tight end, backup wide receiver, C1. He's a Hawkeye. Went to Iowa, as they say in the Music Man. September 26th. Good birthday. All right, so he's a C. 31 is CS. So we'll go short pass CS. Plum to Gibbons. 31 for Plum is a 13, and it's incomplete. 31 is a 13 is rough. That should be like an 8 or a 9 for good quarterbacks, or even average quarterbacks. But that is going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. So we're going to short pass heavy. They're on the Eagles 49. It's going to be a short pass. 44, that is Amos Marsh. He's a C. And 34 is a BG. So we're going to short pass BG. Plum to Marsh. 61 is 18, and that is going to be complete, but Marsh is going to hit behind the line of scrimmage. He'll actually lose 2 yards. Try a little running back screen there, and it just does not work out as somebody shot the gap. And it's going to be 4th and 9, so bring out Pat Stud still to punt still. Weird. All right. 62, it's an 8. And that is 45 D10. So that's actually going to be down inside the 10. And I think we're going to let this bounce. 45. Let's see where it's at. Is it the 6? Yeah, it's at the 6. So what I do when I let it bounce is I roll 1 die. Odd is going to be closer to the end zone. Even is going to be away from the end zone where it bounces. And it's going to be even. So it's going to be away from the end zone. And I'm going to roll 2 dice. And it's going to bounce 5 yards away from the end zone. So it's going to be Stud still on the punt. Oh no, it's going to be the punt return. So okay, so it does not return it. So it was I think it was D10. So that would be Irv Cross. Oh, that's definitely not the offensive lineman I was thinking of. Wasn't there an offensive lineman from like the 49ers named Irv Cross? I think he was a 49er. Maybe the Saints? I feel like he was a 49er. So it's going to bounce 5 yards. And I believe, boom. So this is going to be, let's see, the punt can roll forward or back. Let's see what it says here. Ball, so it's going to be away from the goal line. So that's what we want. So 15 seconds. So it's going to be, so the Eagles are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 11 after letting that punt bounce. They get to actually bounce forward here, but not very far. So 1st and 10 at the 11. And this is 30 seconds left in this quarter. So this could be the last play of the quarter. And it's going to be a 6. That will be an outside run. 51 on your defense is AG. 64 is Ollie Matson. So this has got to be near the end of his career. Yeah, he's 35. Didn't he play for the Cardinals? He's 35 here in this game. Went to San Francisco College, University of, College of, I'm not sure. But he's going to be your running back, and it's going to be an AG. And we're going to go back to these boards. I don't use these boards very often. And it will be an outside run. 21 for Matson is a 22. And he is going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So Matson for 0. And that's going to end the quarter. 7-6 Eagles. A couple of 66s. Got both touchdowns. But the Lions missed the extra point on one of them. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. All right. Let's go short pass heavy. All right. A 1 is a short pass. 64 is a CS. And 65 is Roger Gill. Roger Gill. There he is. He's an EB1C1. So he didn't catch many passes that year. 25-year-old receiver out of Texas Tech. EB1. So he's a C. And we're going to stay at CS. The short pass CS. We're in the second quarter now. 56. 56 for Snead is a 20, and that ball is batted around in the air, but it will hit the ground and fall incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. We'll go, let's go short pass heavy. And we get a 9. That's a short pass. 16 is AS. 52 is Timmy Brown. He's an A, so we'll stay at AS. And we're going to go Snead to Brown. Last time they hooked up for an 80-yard touchdown. Oh my God, they do it again. This one goes, wait. Is it? Oh, it's not a touchdown. Okay, it's not a touchdown. We're actually inside the 14, so it's not a touchdown. 66 is a 2. I got excited there for a minute. 2 is actually going to be a 65-yard completion. And he is going to get run out of bounds. He's going to just lose. This time he's going to be tired. And he's just going to lose his stamina. But holy cow, Norm Snead to Timmy Brown again. 65 yards. And he will go out of bounds. So just looking real quick here. Timmy Brown, 3 catches, 145 yards and a touchdown. He's having a good day. He's having a good day. All right, so they're down to the Detroit 24 on the play. That's my third 66. It did not result in a touchdown this time. So let's go standard. 2 is an inside run. 44. That is an A, G, and 26. It's going to be Timmy Brown. He does not get a rest. He does not take a play off. We're gonna flip. We're gonna go from the offensive team's 14 to the goal line. We're gonna flip over the most used board, which is the 31 to the 15, and we're gonna go straight to the 10 to the 30. So we skipped over the most used board. And what do we have here? I forgot what the play was now. AG, Tim Brown, inside run. All right. 21 for Brown is a 22. And he stumbles to the line of scrimmage and ends up getting no gain on the play because he is tired. Timmy Brown. All right, 2nd and 10. At the Lions 24. Let's go short pass heavy here. 17. That is a medium pass. 42 is CS. 26 is Ray Pogue. And he's a B on medium passes. So we're going to stay at CS. Snead, 13. That's a 15, and that's going to be incomplete. And it's 3rd down. So Snead to Pogue, incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 10 at the 24. Let's go short pass heavy. It's 4. That is a short pass. All right, a 64. 64 is a CS. 63 is Izzy Lang. What a great name. Oh, he's a backup running back. Izzy Lang right here. OC. C1. And he is going to be your receiver. And 64 was CS. So we'll stay at CS on this medium pass. No, short pass. Short pass. Short pass CS. There we go. 36. 36 is 17. And 17 is incomplete. And they cannot get any farther after the big play. But let's see if we can kick a field goal. So Sam Baker. We're going to come on and try a 41-yard field goal. I guess it's probably 31 yards back then, but I'm going to play it. I like to think that the board, so this right here, this kicker, this is a 31-yard field goal, right? I like to think that the boards and his dice make up for the fact that it's 10 yards shorter. I shouldn't have to subtract 10 yards, not 7 yards or 10 yards. None of that. The card, I think, he's got a lot of 5s here. 5 is good in a lot of instances. I feel like that's what makes up for the fact that the goalposts were at the goal line instead of back like they are now. So it's a 31-yard field goal. I'm going to call it 41 because that's just what I do. Sam Baker, here we go. 62. 62 is a 27, and I'm pretty sure that's no good. And that is indeed, there it is, right there. That is indeed no good. 20 to 29, no good. I kind of wanted that field goal to go through, but that's okay. So field goal, Sam Baker, no good. And the Lions take it back. 1st and 10 at the 31 here. Boy, that 66 could not get anything on it. That's disappointing. 1st and 10 at the 31 for the Lions. 2nd quarter. And they'll start with a outside run. All right. Oh, look at all those 6s. 65 is your running back. That's going to be Tom Nowalski, the fullback. He only runs inside, so we'll stay inside. But it's going to be a CG. $42. It's a 12. He'll gain a yard. So Nowalski. I think Nowalski had the good game, right? In this one. We look at this. Yeah, Nowalski 15 for 52 and a touchdown. I don't know why. So he must have. I don't know why he was the primary running back in that game, but it's week 14. Guys could have been hurt. That is one thing that my system does that's probably incorrect, where the reason that a lot of running backs get a lot of carries is because other guys are hurt. With mine, I'm kind of spreading it out each game percentage wise. He had 100 carries on the season. Maybe he had 100 of them in the last 4 games. I'm going to give him 3 or 4 per game throughout the entire year. That's one thing that I do that's probably incorrect. But if you were to play a season, I think it would probably work out okay. All right, so second 9 to 32. I don't want to have to remake the sheet for every game based on the percentages in that game. I just don't want to take the time to do that. Okay, so it's going to be second 9. Let's go short pass heavy. It's going to be an 11. That is a short pass. All right. Oh, an 11 on defense is a BD. And a 51 is 51 is Nowalski again. Wait, I've done this wrong. Hang on a second. I've done this wrong. So 11 there. 11 on your receiver is Terry Barr. He's an A. 51 is an AD. So it's going to be Milt Plum to Terry Barr. AD on this short pass. Oh, a 34. We have a penalty. And we have an interception. W58TH. All kinds of things happen here. So let's check the penalty first. Make sure it wasn't a false start or a delay game. So TH. 36. That's going to be a hold. Oh, no, it's not. 18. Offside on the Oh, it's offside on the defense. So let's check the W58 just to see what happens. 33. Whoops. So we have an offside on the defense. Let's check the interception. 33 is a 47-yard interception by the Eagles. So what happens on it? 43, it's going to be Joe Scarpati getting the interception. Let's make sure he doesn't fumble, because if he fumbles, you'll decline the penalty. So Scarpati. There he is. Oh, he's got a K column in his W. Oh, that K column does not look good. Wonder why they did that. They gave him a bunch of individual single digits in the R column that I don't think I would ever use. I guess I'm maybe on a fumble recovery, but his K column is terrible. Let's see what happens. 32 is a 28. Yeah, so he'll make the interception. He'll lose 3 yards, but they'll decline that penalty and take the they'll take the penalty, get rid of the interception, and take the offsides. All right, so 5 yards on the Eagles. Offside. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 now for the Lions after all that at the 37-yard line. Standard. It's going to be a 4. That's an inside run. 65. We're going to go back to Nowalski. 16 is AS. So inside run Nowalski AS. 61 is 22. He'll get 3 yards. Make it 3rd and 1. All right, so let's go big here. Let's bring in some running backs and some fat guys. Whoa. Oh my God, my hands are slippery. All right. A 3. 3 is an inside run. $21 is going to be Amos Marsh, our big running back. And 23 is not good. 23 is CD. So inside run CD for Amos Marsh. 62 is 24, and he'll get 3 yards and he'll get a first down. So Marsh for 3. 1st and 10 now at the 43 for the Lions. And it's a 4. That's an inside run. It's a 61. That's a B. That's Nick Pietrasante. And 54 is an AD. So inside run AD. Philly looking pass here. 13. 13's a 19. He'll get 5 yards. So suddenly now they're running the ball. Wasn't it like 5 or 6 straight passes to start the game? They already have more passes than runs. And he gets 5. Yeah, 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They're going to get up their own 48. 13 runs now to 11 passes for the Lions. A 15, that's a short pass. And we got a lot of 4s here. 44, that is Amos Marsh. He's a C. 43 is a CG. So short pass CG. Plum to Marsh. 31 for Plum. See, it's a 13. Man, 13 is complete. Only 3 yards, though. So Plum to Marsh for 3. And it is 3rd down and 2. Let's go big again. And we'll get a 6. That's an inside run. And a 14. That's Marsh again. 56 is an AS. So inside run AS. 43. That is not going to do it. It's a 32. We have an RP3. We have a rare play. So let's get our rare play generator up. Move that. Let's pull up my chat GPT. I use rare plays for RP3 and RP7 because I use ChatGPT, for RP3 and RP7 because you hit those so often that I kept getting the same thing over and over again. So we're going to go APBA. I'll bring it over there in a second. So APBA, let's go screen. So if you were to look at, so there it is. I built a custom GPT APBA rare play generator. Just go to ChatGPT, search in the GPT store. Just search I don't even know, what do you search here? What do we search? We search explore GPTs and then search for APBA, and you should find it. I'm gonna grab my keyboard, and we're just gonna type the situation that we're in here. So we're gonna say, you can see that, yeah. We'll go Lions at Eagles, 1965, week 14, second quarter. Eagles lead. 7-6. 10.5 to go, 3rd and 2 on the 49. So 10:30 to go. 3rd and 2 on the Eagles 49 for the Lions. The play call was inside run to Amos Marsh. And I'll even write in here, I did a play call where I went big, meaning bring in all the fat guys and try to gain the 2 yards. And I'll say the Eagles were in, what kind of defense were they in? 56. Are they in an AS? The Eagles are in, yeah. I don't even know. I'll just say Eagles are in a standard defense, but they brought in fat guys to match the Lions fat guys. It really doesn't matter what you put in here. All you have to do is put it'll tell you right here. Type the down distance yard line and type a play. If you want to get more specific plays, maybe more of a story, longer, and I'll say this. Give me longer than normal responses. Just see what that does. I have no idea what that's going to do. You can just fool with it here. So let's take the glasses off. Let's stare at the small screen. Okay, here we go. So there's 2. Look at that. We're getting paragraphs. I love it. That's what you want. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is 2. That is, oh my God, that is a long play call. Holy cow. Okay, this could be kind of fun. Let me make this bigger so we can see the whole thing. There's 2. I'm going to try to show you guys the whole thing here. So there's 3. Oh my God, it gave me gigantic. I've never done that before. It gave me gigantic responses. And I'll try to pause so you can read each one. I'll try to make it so you can pause and read each one here. So let's go down to 4. There we go. That's a little shorter. I can't actually read the words. I can only see the blob on the screen. So then let's see. It looks like it says, yeah, I know the last word in 5 is guard. I cannot read the rest of it. There's 5. There's 6. This is amazing. I'm going to do this every time now. I never thought to do this. So there's 7. And there's 8. There's 9. And the way that this works is 7 is the least boring, or no, the most boring of the rare plays. 2 and 12 are the most exciting. And it fans out from 7 down to 2 and 12, getting more and more exciting. There is that 9, that's 10. And there's 11. And finally, 12. 12 looks, is it really 4 oh my God, it's like 4 paragraphs. There's the first 3 paragraphs. And there's the end. Holy cow. All right, let's have some fun. Boom. We're 11. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 11. The whistle that wasn't. The runner burrows into the center of the line and appears to be stopped after 1 yard. Several players hear a sharp whistle and immediately relax. Philadelphia defenders begin walking back toward their huddle. And 08 so it's going to be the quarterback. Plum turns to the sideline to await a 4th down decision. The sound, however, did not come from an official. It came from a spectator near the field using a small metal whistle. How are we in Philadelphia and he hasn't thrown it yet? The actual officials never stopped the play. The runner, still upright and holding the ball, emerges from behind 06. That's our right tackle, Daryl Sanders. Continues downfield while half the Eagles stand motionless. D10. Who's that? D10. That's going to be Joe Scarpati. Finally realizes the play is live and chases the runner down at the Eagles' 30-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. After a lengthy conference, the officials uphold the play because no authorized whistle sounded and the ball never became dead. Detroit receives a first down to the 30. Philadelphia is then assessed a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty because D10 angrily throws the spectator's whistle into the stands after it's handed to an official. Enforce the penalty from the dead ball spot and place the ball at the Eagles' 15. Stadium personnel remove the spectator responsible. D10 is not ejected, but is warned that another unsportsmanlike act will disqualify him. Holy cow, what a play. Oh my, I love this so much. This is so much fun. All right, so we're going to go 19 yards on the run for Amos Marsh. What a play. 19 yards for the run. We're going to go 15 seconds because of the penalty. Then we're going to go 15 yards on the Eagles for unsportsmanlike on Scarpati after the play. And then we had a fan get ejected. Holy cow. Okay. All right. After all that, it's first down and 10 at the 15 for Detroit. Trying to get that lead back. God, that was a long one. I like that. I'm going to be doing that more often. Give me long replies. We're doing that more often. All right. First and 10 at the 15 now. We're going to go standard offense. 7. That's going to be an outside run. And a 25, that's going to be Marsh. 26 is a BS. So we're going to go outside run BS, Amos Marsh. And yeah, BS, yeah. 15 for Marsh. It's a 16. And he gets 11. And we're going to have first and goal at the 4. Detroit kind of energized right now because of that rare play. First and goal from the 4. And let's go standard offense here. And we get a 5. That's going to be an inside run. 45. That is Nick Pietrasante. 23 is a CD. So inside run CD. Ooh, a 34. 34 is a 35. He loses a yard, but we have another penalty, a TE. Eagles with all 4 penalties in this game. Lions with no penalties yet. Could this be their first? So -1 TE. 65. Oh, it's going to be holding on the Lions. And the Eagles will happily knock them back 10 yards. And it's going to be first and goal now, back at the 14. And let's go standard. All right, we're going to get an inside run. 63, that is Tom Watkins. Tom Watkins, like the golfer? Wait, where's he at? Tommy Watkins. Did I not put him out? Oh, I must not have put him out. What am I doing wrong here? It'd be weird if I didn't have a card for him. Tom Watkins. I do not have a Tom Watkins card, do I? No. Why do I not have a Tom Watkins card? Let's see. Let's go to the Lions stats for the year. Did he play for somebody else? I generally only put guys out. I don't pull from other teams. I just put guys out that I have cards for. So there's Watkins, halfback. Played 11 games for Detroit. Where did he start the season? 65. So he only played. Why don't I have a card for him? He did not play for anybody else that year. Am I missing it? We may have to roll again because I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, right there. Jesus. I'm blind, people. I got my readers on and I'm blind. He's our return. Oh, he's the return guy with all the good numbers. Wow. All right. If you guys were yelling at your screen, making fun of me, totally deserved. 63-63. So Tom Watkins, inside run. Wasn't there a golfer named Tom Watkins? Inside run. But 63 is a BD. There we go. All right, here we go. Continuing on. Whoops. 54. Oh, man, are we about to have another penalty? 54 is a 35, and we have 0 but a TE. Another. Oh, wait. I'm in the goal line. I'm in the wrong category. Hold on. Got ahead of ourselves. I didn't back up my cards because I went outside the 10. So what was it? BD. So we have 0 TE in both cases. Okay, so we have a penalty. We have a penalty on the Lions, no gain. All right, we have a penalty, no gain for the Lions. Let's check the penalty. Oh, 11. That is unnecessary roughness. 15 yards from the gain. It does not say automatic first down, though, so we're going to go half the distance. And that is the Eagles' 5th penalty. And that's a 15-yarder. We're going to go half the distance, and that was unnecessary roughness. Eagles are getting a little jumpy out there. So let's go 0 for Watkins. We'll go 15 seconds, and then we'll go unnecessary roughness. And we're at the 14, so we'll go 7 yards. It is not an automatic first down according to the penalty sheet, though. And that was, boom. All right, so 15 seconds. There we go. All right, so second goal at the 7 now after the penalty. Not sure if I did that one right or not. All right, so let's go standard. Let's go short pass heavy, which all I have is short pass. So we don't need to roll that one. Okay, 53. That is Jodon Looney. He's a C. 61 is a BS. We'll stay at BS and we'll go short pass. And we're back inside the 10. An 11. All that for an 11. Milt Plum, that is a 3. And that is a 6-yard gain. And it's going to be third and goal at the 1. So Plum to Looney for 6. And it's third and goal at the 1 now for the Lions. And let's go big here. And we're going to get a 14. That's an outside run. A 52. That is Nick Pietrasante. He's a fullback, but he runs both ways. 55 is AG. So we're going to go big outside run here for Pietrasante. AG. 41. 41 is a 25. It's no gain. And it's 4th and 1. I don't know what they did back in the day. I have no idea if they would go for this or not in real life. I'm going to kick a field goal because I'm going to give them the lead. The way these offenses are, unless I'm rolling 66s and 11s, we're not really getting a whole lot of yards here. So we're going to go field goal to get the lead. 7-6 right now. Wayne Walker comes out for an 18-yard field goal or an 8-yard field goal, however you want to look at it. 12. Is it no good? 12 is a 27. Oh, now I'm worried. It's no good. Oh my God. Seriously. Right there. 12 is a 27. We are in the goal to 9. And it is no good. And he is going to miss the chip shot. 12 is a terrible roll. And he's going to miss the chip shot. Small straights, man. And the Eagles are going to take over. 1st and 10. They get it at the 20. I think it's how it was back in the day. I think that's how it still is. If you miss a field goal, you don't get penalized by having it at the 6 or the 7-yard line or whatever it was. You get it back to the 20. And it's 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. That was the craziest sequence of events in a drive that I may have ever had in a game. Holy cow. All right. Eagles back with the ball here. 8 minutes to go. And we're going to get a short pass for Norm Snead back out on the field. 14 is a BG. 25 is Ray Pogue. He's an A. So we're going to go short pass AG. Short pass AG. Snead to Pogue. 36 is 17. It is complete. 6 yards on the completion. That AG is nice. And it is 2nd and 4 up to the 26. And let's go standard again for the Eagles. It's an 11. 11 is a short pass. 23. 23 is CG. 16. That is Pete Retzlaff. Make it a BG. Short pass BG. 24. 24 is a 17. And that's complete. And that's 4 yards. And he gets a first down. Snead to Retzlaff for 4. And it is 1st and 10 out to the 30. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's go inside run. 63 is BD. 13 is Timmy Brown. So inside run, Timmy Brown. BD. 64 is a 16. And Tim Brown, 12 yards. Another first down. All right, 1st and 10 out to the 42. Inside run. Oh, no. Yeah, inside run. 63. Boy, that's another BD. 22. It's Timmy Brown. Basically the same play against the same defense. With the same ball carrier and the same result. 64 is a 16 again. And it's 12 again. I think I rolled everything the same there. 12. All right. 1st and 10 at the 46. They're going to cross the 50. The Lions 46. All right. A 4. Another inside run. 62 this time. That is AS. And 46 is Earl Gross. He wants to get in on it. So Earl Gross against an AS. 13 is a 20. And he gets 2 yards and he's pushed out of bounds. All right, 2nd 8 on the 44. Let's go short pass heavier. Let's break up these run plays. And we get a 15. That is a short pass. 52 is a CG. 43 is Timmy Brown. He's an A. Make it a BG. So short pass BG. Timmy Brown. Our MVP of this game right now. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. 14. That's a 32. And we have an RP7. So we're hitting both of them today. So let's pull it back up here. And boom. And let's just have a little fun here. I'll just do this. I'm going to go, it's later in the second quarter. The Lions did not score after the RP above, missing a chip shot field goal. The Eagles took the ball back and are moving down the field. So what do we got? We got 2nd and 8 on the Lions 44. It's 2nd and 8 on the Lions 44. 5.5 to go. The play call was a short pass. Sneed to, was it Brown? Yeah, to Timmy Brown, who currently has, let's have a little fun here. I'm going with the long replies again. 3 carries for 24 yards. And 3 catches. Damn it. What was it, 165? For 145 yards. And a touchdown. What did I say up here? I said, give me longer replies. Here we go. Give me longer than normal responses again. That was fun. Boom. All right. Here we go. See, it actually says right here, with the ordinary but odd result at 7 and increasingly wild outcomes toward 2 to 12. So that's what we do. Make this bigger so you can see it. Oh, it's thinking. Oh, it's taking a long time to think. I'm going to take a drink while it thinks. All right, here we go. There's 2. Oh my God, the responses are, I love this. There's 2. I don't even know if there's more 2. I can't read it, but I don't know if there's more 2. So I'm just going to go a page at a time here. No, there's, oh my God. Oh my God. This is a chapter in a book. And there's 3. Holy cow. It really listened this time. I can't wait to see what it comes up with. I may not even be able to scroll for this. Oh my goodness. There is so, these are too long. All right. So there's 4. These are too long, guys. Holy cow. I'm trying to let you guys pause and read them if you want to. There's, oh, this is fun. This might be a little bit too long. I may have to tell it, but not too long next time. There's 6. There's some of 7. I'm not sure if you saw all of 6, so there you go. There's 7. That's the boring one, apparently. Here's 8. Thank God I'm not doing like 11 to 66 with these. I could change it to do 11 to 66. That'd be a lot of rare plays. All right. And there's 10. There's 11. I can't imagine what I'm gonna have to go back and read 11 and 12, or 2 and 12 at least. All right. And finally, here's 12. most of it. And there's the, oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. All right, there's, I got to read this eventually. There's 12. So we're going to scroll. So if you can get your pause to work right, you can read the whole thing. I might read the whole thing anyway. All right, there we go. Here we go. 9. 9. Gotta scroll back a long way to get there. Here we go. The entire defense tries to intercept the same pass. Quarterback drops back. That is Norm Snead. Sees the intended receiver. That is Timmy Brown. Crossing at the Detroit 39. D8 is trailing the route. That is Jimmy Hill. D10 is closing from the center. That is Wayne Rasmussen. And D6 is beneath it. Jesus, Wayne Walker beneath it. 8 Snead attempts to loft the ball over D6 and in front of D10. This throw hangs slightly too long. D6 jumps first and gets both hands on it, but I cannot hold on. The ball floats upward. D10 leaps from behind and tips it toward the sideline. D8 dives underneath the second deflection and momentarily traps it against his forearm. But before he can secure possession, the intended receiver reaches into the group, pulls the ball away, and lands on his feet at the 38. All 3 Detroit defenders are on the ground. The receiver turns upfield and races to the 24 before D11, that is going to be Bruce Marr, finally angles him out of bounds. Detroit insists that, wow, okay, hold on. I saw the very end of this just now and laughed. Detroit insists that D8 intercepted the pass before the receiver took it away, but after a conference, the officials ruled that D8 never established possession. They need instant replay back then, apparently. The ball remained live throughout the sequence, and the intended receiver's catch was legal. Awarded 20-yard completion and a first down at the 24. D10 then approaches the official. Who was it in the first one? Holy cow. Where's it at? Wow. D10 approaches the official and demonstrates his version of the play by grabbing the official's arm and attempting to pull an imaginary football from it. The official immediately throws a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct, enforced 15 yards from the dead spot, moving the ball to the 9. Well, that would be a half the distance. Oh no, 24. Yeah, that would be a half the distance. D10 is not ejected, but who was it in the first? Whoa. Who was it in the first play? Who was it? We rolled an 8 or a 9. What did I roll? I think I rolled an 11. There it is. So who is it? It's on D10. So look at this. D10 with an unsportsmanlike. And then down here, D10 again with an unsportsmanlike. Right there. So you know what he is? He's ejected. I'm ejecting him. I am ejecting him from the game. So we have a 20-yard completion, a half the distance unsportsmanlike, and an ejection out of the game. Oh my God, I love it. All right, so let's go first and let's see. Whoops. Let's go here. Let's close this. All right, we're going to go 20-yard completion from Snead to our MVP, Timmy Brown. We're going to make it 15 seconds. Then we're going to go penalty, and it's going to be half the distance. So where are we at here? We are on the 24. So it's going to be a 12-yard penalty. Oh no, that was the other team. That was the other team. Okay, no, we're going to go with the penalty, but we're not ejecting anyone because that was the other team. So this is unsportsmanlike. ChatGPT must like the unsportsmanlikes. And it's going to be 12 yards. It's going to be, let's go Detroit. Make sure it's an automatic first down. Unsportsmanlike their way. And no time off the clock. Boom. And again, it was the other team that had the unsportsmanlike. So the D10s on both teams now have unsportsmanlike. And the next time I do that, I'm going to have to tell it, make them longer than usual, but not too long. Not too long. Oh my God, that makes my stomach hurt from laughing. That was so much fun. All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 12 for Philadelphia after all that. Leading 7-6. 5:15 left to go in the half. First half. And we're going to go standard. 11. That is going to be a short pass. 31. I feel like that's the kind of thing that would happen back in the 60s. The players were all willy-nilly running around. I just feel like that's the kind of thing that would happen. 31 is a CS. 65 is Roger Gill, and he is a C. So we'll stay at CS, and we'll go all the way inside here. All right. 16 for Sneed is a 20, and that pass is incomplete. Sneed to Gill. It's the second time he's tried Gill, and the second time he's missed him. 2nd and 10. And we're going to get a 9. That is outside run. 11 on the defense. That's a BG. 65 is Ollie Matson. So Ollie Matson, BG, outside run. All right, BG outside run. Oh, an 11 for Matson. That's a 15. He gets 7 yards and gets knocked out of bounds. All right, that's going to make it 3rd and 3 at the 5. And we're going to go short. Let's go standard here. Let's go standard. All passes are short passes. 13 is a short pass. 25 is your defense. That'll be an AD. 42, Glenn Glass. He's a C. So we're going to make it a BD short pass. $61 is a 17. It's incomplete. 4th and 3. Sneed to Glass. Incomplete. All right, let's bring out our field goal kicker, Sam Baker. We've been unsuccessful on a couple of field goals in this game. Let's see if Baker can make the first one. Oh, God, 16. Another 27. We already know that 27 is no good. Yeah, look at that, 27. Another short field goal, 27. That's my third, I think that's my third 27 roll on field goals, and that's no good. So the field goal kicking has been horrendous. All right, so now the Lions take the ball back. Down 7-6, first and at the 20. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. And we'll go standard. And we'll get a 10 for the Lions. That is outside run. 25, that is Amos Marsh. And 41 is AS. 52 is a 28, and he is going to get hit for a 3-yard loss. So Marsh -3. And it is 2nd and 13. And let's go medium pass heavy here. And it will be a 9. 9 is medium pass. 62 is Pat Studstill. He's a B. 13 is BS. So medium pass BS. Plum to Studstill. 13 is a 17. That's going to be incomplete. It's 3rd down. So the Eagles maybe get the ball back here with some good field position if they can make a stop. We'll go medium pass heavy again. And it will be a medium pass. 43 is Amos Marsh. He's a C, little dump off here. But 63 is a BG. So we'll go medium pass BG this time. 31. See, that should be a completion, but it's a 13. And oh my goodness, 31 is a 13. We have an F42. We have a possibility of a fumble. Again, the fumble counts here, and it doesn't count here. And it will count. Milt Plum, F42. This could be a big one for the Eagles. So F42, 44, 36 yards out of bounds. So he will make the catch and then fumble out of bounds after a 36-yard gain. Big for the Lions, not for the Eagles. That's Amos Marsh. 36, and he'll fumble. But Detroit will recover, and I'll just go fumble return. The ball rolls 0 yards, goes out of bounds. 15 seconds. All right, 1st and 10 to the Philly 47. So now Detroit with a chance to get the lead back here. Let's go 3:15 to go. We don't have to hurry because plays don't take a long time in this game. So we're going to go standard. We'll get an inside run. Plus they have all their timeouts. So 42 is Joe Don Looney. 43 is CD. So inside run CD. 52 for Looney. That's terrible. 29. He'll lose 3. The running game is not really working that well for the Lions here. And it's going to be 2nd and 13 right at midfield. Let's go short pass heavy. We're going to get a 5. That is a short pass. And a 42. That is Amos Marsh. He's a C. 56 is an AS. So we're making a BS. So short pass BS. Plum to Marsh. 14 for Plum is a 35. We have an 8-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. So let's check it. 36. That is going to be 18. That is offside on the defense. And they will take that. What was it? It was 8 yards. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. It can be 2nd and 8 or 3rd and 5. Ooh. Let's go 2nd and 8. Let's take the penalty. All right, 2nd and 8. 2.5 to go. This could take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see. Let's go short pass heavy. 18 is a medium pass. 21 is a BS. Oh no, 21 is not a BS. 21 is Terry Barr. He's an A, but 66 is a CD. Let's make it a BD. Medium pass. Plum to Barr. 64 is a 16. That's incomplete, and it's 3rd down. So Plum to Barr, incomplete. We got one more play. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's a 1. That's a short pass. A 43 is going to be Amos Marsh. A lot of 40s on this this black die here, giving me Amos Marsh with a bunch of targets. 62 is an AS. He's a C, so we're going to go to BS. So short pass BS. Plum to Marsh. 12. It's a 26, and Plum is going to take off and scramble. What was our defense? It was a AS. 26 is 27, and he's taken down for a 2-yard loss. So Plum, and I know that probably would be a sack in real life. I just think there's too many sacks in this game, so I just call it a forced run. And instead of a sack, and it's going to be the 2-minute warning. It's 4th and 10 at the 47. They're going to have to punt it away here. Bring out Stud still. 64 is a 6, and that is another touchback from that guy. So it's a 47-yard punt this time. Ball bounces into the end zone. Eagles, 1st and 10 at the 20. 2 minutes to go. Let's go a little hurry up here. All 3 of their timeouts still left. So about 8 plays, maybe 6 to 8 plays to go. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass for Norm Snead. 42. That is CS. 24 is Ray Pogue. He's an A on short passes. So let's go to BS. So with short pass BS. Snead to Pogue. 63 is a 29, and he is going to get sacked. He'll lose 4 yards. Getting the sack for the Lions, Joe Schmidt. I believe Joe Schmidt's a really good player. Maybe, middle linebacker 4. Yeah, he's a W5 QS4. He's all over the field. So he will get the sack. -4. So Snead -4. Boy, I tell you what, we're going to try one more pass play. If it doesn't work out, I am not going to, let's see, the Lions are going to call timeout here. That's what we'll do. Lions are like, we could get the ball back with good field position. Let's do that. So 2nd and 14. Let's go short pass heavy. And it is a 15. That's a short pass. And a 15 is going to be Retzlaff. Oh, no, 15 is going to be an A, D. 52 is going to be Timmy Brown. He's an A. So AD it is on the short pass. 14 is a 32. Incomplete. Oh, I thought we had another rare play. This is just going to be strict. It's incomplete with an injury, but we're not playing with injuries. So Snead to Timmy Brown is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down. And they're going to run the ball here. Let's go big. They're going to kind of give up here. When we get a 1, that's an inside run. 31 is CS. 24 is Timmy Brown. So inside run, Tim Brown. CS. 22. 22 is a 4, and that's 11 yards. It's not enough for a first down, but it gets them out of the backfield a little bit, out of that end zone a little bit. And then Detroit's going to call another timeout. And it's going to be 4th and 3. They're going to bring out Izzy Lang to punt. No, Sam Baker to punt. 61 is, oh my goodness, it's a 32. Oh no. Are we about to have another one? Here we go. 32, 61. Oh man. Are we about to have another one? 32. We have an RP 19. We have a rare play 19. Now I will use the book for this one. An RP 19. There it is. There's your column right there. You can see the wear and tear on my book. 8. Kicking team interferes with receiver's attempted fair catch of 43-yard punt. 15 yards from the kicking team. Or on the kicking team. That could give Detroit really good field position. So it's a 43-yard punt for Sam Baker. And we're going to go punt return. And I think I'm going to call fair catch here. Let's go. Who is it? It's going to be Watkins. Guy I couldn't find earlier. Let's say fair catch. 15 seconds, but then let's call the penalty now. So it's a 15-yarder on the Eagles for interference of a fair catch. No kickoff and marker in play. And we're going to go, let's go unnecessary. I don't think I have let's just go do I have an interference? I don't have an interference. All right, let's just go, unnecessary roughness. What is that? No time. Detroit starts 1st and 10 on their own 45. Minute to go. All their time. One timeout left. And a chance to do something. Let's go medium pass heavy for Milt Plum. And we get a 4. That's a short pass. A 66. Oh, it's one dice roll too early. That'll be Pat Studstill. He's a B. 21 is BS. So let's go short pass, BS. Plum to Studstill. One timeout left. 22. 22 is a 6. And we have a 14 yards and out of bounds. So Plum to Studstill. 14 and out of bounds. First and 10 down to the Eagles 41. It's a 58-yard field goal. I guess 48-yard field goal right now. 45 seconds. Let's go medium pass heavy again. And this time it's a long pass. That's my first long pass for Detroit. So Plum going deep, and he's looking for his best receiver, Terry Barr. He's an A. 36 is a BS. Let's go long pass, AS. Plum to Terry Barr. Oh, can I roll something with doubles? Let's see. Oh, 61 is an 18. It's incomplete. 2nd down. Plum to Barr, incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go medium pass heavy. Got to get in a field goal range here, which I don't even know where that is. Is that the 0-yard line? I don't even know. It will be a medium pass. 43 is Amos Marsh. He's a C. 23 is a CG. So medium pass, CG. Plum to Marsh. 53 is a 17. That's incomplete. And we have 15 seconds left. And we're going to throw a long pass. We're going to throw a Hail Mary here. So we're not trying a 50 some odd yard field goal. So that was going to be Marsh. All right. So we're going to go long pass. I don't need to roll. Oh, I rolled a 20 anyway. All right. 34. 34 is Cecil. It's not Cecil, though. It's Gale. I don't know why I said Cecil. It's Gale Cogdill. I showed him earlier. He's a B. He's going to be our target. 43 on your defense is a CG. So we're going to go long pass CG. Plum to Cogdill. Oh, we're going to have a penalty. 54 is a 36. Oh, it's -1 TH. So let's check the penalty. This could extend the half if there's pass interference. So we got -1 TH. Oh my goodness, it's pass interference. It's pass interference on a long pass. The problem with this is that it's -1 TH. So when it's a completed pass, you disregard the completed pass and you get the penalty right there at the spot, but it's -1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call pass interference. Oh man, see, there's no yardage on this play. It would be behind the line of scrimmage. I don't even know if you can have pass interference behind the line of scrimmage. Let's ask ChatGPT what to do. Because why not? It's been so much fun so far. All right, let's go back to here. And let's just say, I have a question for you. There are 15 seconds left in the half. Detroit has the ball on the Philly 41, I think. Yeah, 41. I ran a Hail Mary, Plum to Cogdill, and rolled a 36. This is a penalty. The result was -1 TH. When I rolled for the penalty, it gave me pass interference defense. How do I rule this penalty? Let's just see what it says. Maybe I'll like it. Who knows? Because I don't know what to do. So it's checking the APBA wording and the 1965 enforcement context. There it is. Let's see what it says. I think it's going to be an end of half untimed play, but where? I don't know where to run it from. Because if it's 15 yards, I might try a field goal. Let's see. It's looking for the APBA manual online. We're just going to let it go. I'm going to take a drink. Oh, it's checking Delphi forums. Checking Facebook, Wikipedia. I mean, you can't go wrong with Wikipedia. Hail Mary does not. I mean, usually there's no pass interference called on a Hail Mary. You can just, murder whoever you want. Okay, it's going to give me two possibilities. No, I want one, ChatGPT. Right. Oh, I see what it wants to do. It wants to think that the ball went into the end zone and it should be 1st and 10 on the 1. I don't think I'm going to do that because that's not how the APBA rules would treat it. Although, it's my game. It's my table. I can do what I want here. Okay, here it is. Do not apply it as a 1-yard loss, then enforce the penalty. The TH sends you to the penalty chart, and the accepted defensive pass interference supersedes the original result. APBA pass interference guidance states that the defensive interference negates the completion, right? And that interference in the end zone. See, I said interference. I said Hail Mary. I should have said long pass. Yeah. Right. So it's calling Defensive pass interference against Philly, 40-yard penalty, automatic first down, Detroit ball at the Philadelphia 1-yard line. And what happens? Okay, it consumes it, puts it at 0, but we have an accepted live ball. So it's saying first and goal at the Philly 1, 0 remaining, 1 second. I'm cool with that. That makes the most sense to me. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. I hope you're not an Eagles fan because this is kind of screwing you over a little bit. So we're going to go penalty, 40 yards, defense. We're going to go pass interference. I'm totally going against what the instruction manual says. I don't care. And we're going to say 14 seconds off the clock because we're going to give them one play from the 1. Now, what does Detroit do? I tried a field goal already from the 1 and it came up no good. I'm going to go big here, and I'm going to try to run the ball in the end zone. So, first and goal at the 1, 1 second left to go in the half. Here we go. We're going to go big. A 3, that is an inside run. And a 12, that's going to be Amos Marsh. And a 55 is going to be an AG. So here we go. AG. Second quarter, first and goal at the 1, 1 second to go. Amos Marsh, 61. That's a 22. And he gets no gain, stuffed at the line of scrimmage, nothing. And the half will end with nothing happening. Oh my God, what a great half this was. And with that, the Eagles, seriously, 7-6, it should be 21-20. Holy cow, 7-6. That's going to be the video for today. I'm going to go run a whole bunch of errands and go write my book and play 18 holes of golf and a whole bunch of fun stuff that I like doing on a Sunday. I'll probably play some more of this game tomorrow night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun with this one, and I'll talk to you next time.